Yo, what's up, Hezzy?
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's Manny Pacquiao. He's 5'5.5" tall and has a reach of 67 inches. Vasily the Matrix Lomachenko, weighing in at 57 kilos, right on the number. It's the Pac-Man, 8-division world champion. Should I name them all? Flyweight, super bantamweight, featherweight, super... There can only be one, Lomachenko, Ukraine's finest. He's a former world champion in multiple weight classes.
Oh, pure bad blood.
And now we toss it up to the world-renowned ring announcer, Mr. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from General Santos City in the Philippines, truly one of the all-time greats, boxing's first and only 8-division champion of the world, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao. Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the 2-time Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, a tremendous 3-division champion of the world, Vasily.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. That jab doesn't score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And he scores with the counter. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Did you see the nerves on that fighter stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
It's all offense all the time. Nope, that hook won't score. He misses with that straight left. The straight right just misses. A perfect counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut would probably come in handy.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
How about that time counter shot? That one will count. The perfect counter lands. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
No rest for the weary. Beautiful counter punch. They miss with the jab. Punch, counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope...
On to the third. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Just missed with that hook. Misses with the straight left. One punch could change everything in this battle. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Hey, it's the featherweight division. You're going to see a lot of speed in this fight.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close. back at it in round 4. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That counter shot lands. Through the straight left, but it won't score. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. Nice counter punch right up the middle. They exchange punches. Couldn't land that jab. You'd like to see more jabs. Nice counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well, you know with featherweights, the hands are going to be flying. A lot of punch output.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fighters like that and you punched him, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They are giving us a high-tempo show. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit, and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Nice counter. Talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Here's the bell to start round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. They better start respecting each other's punching power. The straight right just misses. no respect for each other's punching power. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you're getting in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. He misses with that straight left. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been... There's the bell to start round 7. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
No rest for the weary. Catch and shoot. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
These two featherweights are going to let their hands go, you know that.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. There's the bell to start round 8. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. He threw a punch and just got countered. Both men step back for just a moment. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot, a pickpocketer.
Good counter punching. Counter punches have to hurt. He misses with that straight left. Misses with the straight left. The right hook just missed. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, Johnny, it was a very close fight until the end. In the end, we get a split decision.
A split decision, you know what, I feel sorry for the loser because heart and soul...
Yo, EB, my mic is right here. I just have my mic off because I'm in the Discord.